Hello everyone, welcome back to more of my stream. So today we're going to be playing some Tetris 99, and I've been super excited about this because the last time we played Tetris 99 was a very long time ago. But I really like Tetris 99. It's one of my favorite Tetris games. When they introduced the Tetris Battle Royale, I was just like, what the heck? But when you actually play it, it's super fun. But it's also super hard. The longer and longer I don't play, the worse and worse I get. So hopefully we can do well today. Today I have a goal of seeing how many wins I can get in a specific amount of time. So yeah, we'll see. Let's see here. Actually, I could put text in the corner saying how many wins I got. So let me do that actually. What font should we use? I guess we can just use Arial, and then I'll just use the same size. Win counter. I used to see old streamers who played Tetris 99 when it first came out do this, so I wanted to do it as well. Let's hope I do well. I feel like I'm not gonna win a lot because it's pretty hard now, but we'll see. Let's see. Outline size, select color. So we gotta select black. There we go. That's better. And then we can put that right there. Boom. Kind of small, but it is a-okay. Boom. I can barely see it. Wait, give me 1 second, actually. Okay. Let's see. What happens if we turn the outline size up to 20? Oh, that's way better. Okay, there we go. Win counter. Done. Easy. It sticks to the top. Okay. There we go. That's great. Alright. So yeah. Let me show you my win-loss ratio. It's pretty rough. There it is. 673 games played, and only 34 have won. So, I'm not sure how well I'll do in this. I get really lucky sometimes where it's like, I'll get to like second place, and then just lose. Because the other person is just way better or something. But like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. Yeah, I've been trying to get better at Tetris recently, so I've been trying to learn like some openers and stuff. Like really good moves to start out the games and stuff. And I learned DT Cannon. I'm not very great at it, but I mean I can try it if I have the right pieces right now. So we'll see. But if I mess it up, then I'm just gonna move on to different things. Oh, I think I can do it actually. At least there's a variation that I can do. I'm pretty sure it's this. I might have already did it wrong actually. I did. I think I was supposed to do a little closer. That's fine. I thought you could just put it right in. I guess not. That's fine. See, I've been practicing that too, or you think there's like a T-spin that's available where you're just like, I can't put a piece there, and then now you can. If you have at least like, what is it? If you have at least like 2 pieces right here, you can overhang like an S piece, which is really nice. There's a bunch of themes in this game, and the classic theme, honestly, I think is like one of my favorite. It's super clean, and I like the music a lot. There's other themes in the game, like there's obviously like Nintendo themes, like there's like a Xenoblade one that I wanted to try out because I just bought it. So we'll try that one out later, I think. Oh, I messed up a little there. That's fine. Sometimes I still fumble around, like, even though I play Tetris a lot, there's a lot of times where I still fumble around and I'm just like, where should I put these pieces? Or I put them in the wrong place and then I can't put a piece anywhere, you know? And it's kind of frustrating. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Oh, we're definitely dead. Or are we? Yeah, we're dead. We don't have anything else that we can do. Oh, just kidding. We're fine. Oh, now we're dead. That's fine. First game. It was just a warm-up game. That's all it goes. Yeah, I really like Tetris. I really do. It's just sometimes it's so hard because I'm not the greatest at puzzle games. So figuring out where things should go isn't really my strong suit. So I just play over and over and over again until I realize like, oh, this can go there, or I watch other players play and I'm just like, oh, this can go there, or you know, whatnot. All right, okay, so now I know a pattern. This is the DT. This should be the DT opener. DT cannon, that's what it's called. I was just like, what is it called again? There's the first one. We just need the second one. Here comes. T-spin triple. Boom. Right there. And that's the DT cannon. I tend to feel better in Tetris the longer I play. Because, like, the longer I play, the longer I get better and better. Or, like, the longer I get used to it, you know? Yeah, I haven't played Tetris 99 in a while. The only Tetrises that I've been playing recently are, I just got Puyo Puyo Tetris. There's a second one that came out recently, so I've been playing that one a little bit. And then I've been playing a little bit of Tetris Effect whenever I get the chance. Usually that's the game that I stick with. I like that one a lot. And they're adding an update for consoles where they're adding multiplayer, which is really nice. So hopefully I'll be able to play some games on stream or something. So many lines. They're all in like groups of 3 or 2, so it's not too bad. The thing is, I'm not sending a bunch of lines back, which is a problem. It'd be nice to get some KOs, but usually when KOs happen, they usually don't really happen that often, I'm not gonna lie. At least for me. Oh, there's a T-spin double, so that's pretty good. Whoops. didn't mean to do that. I've been trying to practice because usually when I play Tetris, I only rotate like in one direction, and it's faster to rotate in multiple directions, you know, or in like the opposite direction as well. So I've been trying to rotate in the other directions as well. Oh, there we go. T-spin double time's coming. Yeah, like this song is so hype. Like, come on, it really is. I like it a lot. This is not looking good. We're fine, actually. Here we go. Just trying to clear this other side. It's just blocking the path so I can do other things. Oh, it's over. Rip, rip. Top 30 this time. Not horrible. But yeah, it's just the beginning of the night, so hopefully we'll get better. But we'll see. Yeah. Because my win-loss ratio, like I was saying, it's so bad for this game. And the longer and longer you don't play, the stronger and stronger people get, and it's rough. I might actually switch to a different theme after this, because I want to try the Xenoblade theme, because I just got it, and I didn't realize they put in the older themes. Hopefully they put in the Mario Golf one. Because there's always, like, what is it? Those special events and stuff. And when the special events happen, you can get new themes, but I always forget about them. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. It's not super important, so it's not that big of a deal. See, my main instinct when I play Tetris is just to get Tetrises, which is fine, but especially if you're getting a lot of lines sent to you, it's faster to do just a bunch of like T-spin doubles, because T-spin doubles, they might take a little bit to set up, but they can be a lot faster, and I just don't do them that often. I only do them when I see them, you know? Oh. Rough. There was a T-spin double right there, but since there was a gap, it was only a T-spin single, which doesn't really give you that much. It gives you as much as, like, 3, I believe. Yeah, these gaps are killing me. There was a T-spin right there, too, but I didn't have the right piece for it. There's a bunch of combos. Pretty nice. Alright. gotta get rid of this little area. There we go. Hey, we got a kill. I feel like I should really be aiming for kills because they increase the amount of lines sent every time you send a line. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, I want a piece for this specific T-spin, and then I don't get it, and I'm like, well... Sometimes it happens, though. Yeah, sometimes they put pieces in really bad places and stuff, but that's the only place I can see off the top of my head, so it's just like, I'll just put it there, and then it ends up kind of working, because you can get it fixed. Like, it's not super difficult, like, if you put it in a bad place, you know? But sometimes it can be a problem. So that Suicide Squad movie's coming out soon. It's that, like, remade one. And it's by James Gunn, the guy who did Guardians of the Galaxy. It doesn't look bad, actually. I'm kind of excited for it. Comes out, like, August 6th, and it comes on HBO Max, which I have. So I'll probably check it out. I still need to watch the Snyder Cut. People said that was good. At least from some of the people that I've heard from. I thought I could get to the line in time. Sometimes that is not the case, but it was fine. I've heard mixed things on the Snyder Cut. I've also heard mixed things, but I've been talking to the people that you've also been talking to, I feel, and they said, like, the Snyder Cut was kind of weird, but, from a majority of people I've talked, or not talked to, but a majority of people I've seen online, people say that it's pretty good, so, I mean, I have to watch it myself to see, but I honestly don't know. Just like every movie and things, I always make like preconceived notions and things before I see it and stuff, so I feel like that kind of affects my movie viewing experience, but you can't really avoid it. There's like reviews and things everywhere for a bunch of stuff, so... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yep, yeah, of course. That's what I was saying, yeah. We haven't talked about the Snyder Cut in a while, but, that's kind of old news now. I'll watch it eventually. It's just that it's 4 hours. I don't know when I'll find the time to do so. Oh, rip. Almost 10. That's fine. That's why I'm avoiding spoilers for Tales of Ashes. I won't want expectations going into it. That makes sense. We got a new player icon. Or Tales of Arise, I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah. I know nothing about any of the Tales games besides what you've told me and things. So Tales of Arise does look kind of interesting. I've seen a couple things because again I watch a lot of VTubers and things, and one of them is the U.S. ambassador for Tales of Arise. So oh, not stats. I wanted to customize my thing. I got a new player icon. Just a silver cube. I have a bunch of the special themes. The Ring Fit one's my favorite one because I like Ring Fit's music a lot. The Kirby one's fun, and the Fire Emblem one is also fun. This one's fun too because it's the Game Boy Tetris one, which is fun. You'll try the Xenoblade one. Arise, my bad. Yeah, that's fine. I've never played with this theme, so hopefully the blocks aren't like terrible. I like the design of the next places and like where the Tetris board is. Yeah, if you get the chance, check out Symphonia, Vesperia, or Abyss. Those are my favorites so far, yeah. Oh, you like Symphonia a lot now? That's good. Yeah, I gotta find it somewhere, honestly. Maybe I'll just get Game Pass again and then just play one of the Tales games. I think Vesperia is the one that's on there. This song in particular sounds so Kingdom Heartsy, but that's because the composer is Yoko Shimura. So it makes sense. I don't know if she composed any of the other Xenoblade Chronicles games, but I know she composed this one, and a lot of the tracks in this game sound super Kingdom Heartsy. That's because that's what she specializes in. Yeah, Symphonia is like $20 on Steam. Yeah, I might look into it. I like the sound of the pieces when they hit the ground. It sounds nice. I also like the pieces. They're really solid and easy to see. I might play in this theme more, actually. Kind of nice. Abyss is on 3DS, so it's not hard to find, and Vesperia is on everything. Yes, Vesperia is on everything. Because they made a definitive edition of it not too long ago. Oh no, we gotta hurry up. Trying to put pieces down as fast as possible so I don't get killed super easily. I remember when Tetris 99 first came out, they were just like, this is a strategy. You just build your blocks all the way to the top, and then so many people will target you because you're about to die, and it automatically auto-targets you if you're about to die. If you're on like attackers, that usually just attacks, or KOs. It usually just attacks like the people who are the closest to being KO'd. So then everyone targets you, and then you get so many lines sent, which is nice. It would have been nice if they played the Gower Plains song, but that song was nice too, the one that they played. This is another game that I have to get back into, Because I played it a little bit, and I was like, the combat system is really weird. It feels like an MMO, honestly, like the way that it plays. Because it's like auto battling, and you just have to like walk back and forth between like the players and stuff. And I'm like, this is kind of weird, but I'm gonna try it again eventually. It's just that the game is like also 100 hours, and that's like just the standard game, not like side stuff or anything. So I'm like, wow, that's extremely long. It's like Persona 5. Persona 5's 100 hours. I remember first playing Xenoblade for the first time, and I was just like, oh my gosh, everyone speaks, or everyone's British, and I'm like, what the heck? Because I didn't realize that this game was, it was never released in America, so when they did the dubbing was also in, like, I think it was like, it's probably Britain or something, I don't remember, but I know it was one of those countries. It was definitely strange. But now we got the iconic Shulk voice, you know. But Rex is also like, he has like a British accent too, so. And he's from, that's Xenoblade 2 though. Xenoblade's pretty good once you get into it. That's what I've heard, yeah. I only played like 3 or 4 hours of it, so I didn't even play that much. Like, for an RPG, that's literally playing, like, a couple minutes. Because usually, RPGs start to get, like, really good once you get, like, pretty far into it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I also didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. No, there's a hole, so it's gonna be a T-spin single instead of a double. Cry. Whoops. I'm not looking at the pieces. I thought that was the blue L piece. That was not the blue L piece. There we go. 15 lines. That's a lot of lines. Oh, top 10, baby. Oh, I'm dead. Sad. Didn't put that in the greatest place. The cube piece. Oh, this is Galar Plains, but it's the nighttime version. Yeah, I'd like to practice Tetris more and things and get better at, like, block placement and, you know, whatnot. This game has so much, like, it's so easy, but there's also, like, a lot of depth and strategy and stuff to it, too, which is really interesting. That win counter is gonna remind me. I'm gonna get to the end of the night. It's gonna be like 1 or 2. which isn't terrible. I mean, it's a good starting point, I guess. Hopefully, I KO some, or not KO. Hopefully, I win at least one game. We'll see. There's already a lot of people targeting me. Interesting. I think it kind of just auto targets. T-spin double. That was a little scary. I was like, oh no. Alright, so we got that cleared. That is nice. Home for a T-spin double, come on. Okay, we can finally set up for T-spin double into Tetris. Pretty good. That's a good combo. Ooh, didn't mean to do that actually. I wonder. Can I put a thing there? I don't think so. I was gonna say, can I put a thing here? No, I can't. That looks like the opening to a DT cannon, but it is not a DT cannon. Oh, that was kind of gross actually. I probably shouldn't have done that. That's fine. I'll watch this. Boom. T-spin double setup. That's all you need. Just a little overhang right there. Oh, my Yu-Gi-Oh cards came in, actually. I forgot to tell you. Not all of them, though. 2 of the shipments came in. There's one last shipment with, like, 3 more cards. But other than that, all the cards are almost in. So I have Nightmare Phoenix. I got the Veer. I got the 3 DD Crows. I got the Effect Veilers. I got the Raigeki. Harpy's Feather Duster. I think that's it. I'm trying to remember, but playing Tetris and remembering is kind of hard. But I'm pretty sure that's like all the cards that I've gotten. Yeah, I'm still waiting on the last shipment. The last shipment's gonna be the other Nightmare card, Unicorn, I'm pretty sure, and then it comes with the core that I was missing, and then one other card that I can't remember off the top of my head. I was gonna say it might be over, but I think we're fine. Man, I wish we could get a KO or something. It'd be really helpful. Let's just switch to KOs real fast. Okay, we got a KO. Rip. Oh man, that clear was really nice. I think I mentioned it to you guys yesterday, but I got this Tetris shirt at the mall the other day, and I was like, wow. I was surprised that they even had a Tetris shirt. But it was one of their like exclusive designs, but it was on sale. So the one that I got had like had a bit of a scratch on it and stuff, which kind of sucked. But like, other than that, it looked pretty cool. It was only like $12. Originally, you had to buy it for like $35, and I'm like, I'm not buying a white shirt with the Tetris logo for $35. Yeah, that's literally what it is, just a white shirt with the Tetris logo on it. I was even debating on whether or not I should get it. And I was just like, you know what, I'll just get it. Why not? See, it's like points like that where I'm just like, where do I put the piece, you know? Okay, well, I guess it just didn't turn, that's fine. I was gonna say set up for a T-spin double rather than put that piece down right there. I was like, get in the hole. Sometimes it gets stuck and it's really annoying. At faster speeds, things get stuck really easily and it's annoying. Oh geez, it's over. Just kidding, it's not over. He also has 4 stars. Oh my gosh, I keep placing it in the wrong places at the top here. We're getting some fixes. Hey, we did it. Great job, yeah. Yeah, my name is still eHive. I still never changed it on the Switch. I only got 6 KOs. It's kind of rough. I did get some, though. We actually won. Alright. Time to update that, that text. Whoops. Let me see. Win counter, a 1. We did it. Pog indeed. There. I thought I was gonna lose there for sure. Actually, I got to the top and I was just like, oh, I keep putting things in the wrong places. I was like, oh no. Thinking about streaming tomorrow, but I'm not sure. I want to stream like late at night, and it's gonna be a surprise. Because I think I mentioned this yesterday that it's gonna be a surprise game. But I mean, I guess I can tell you. Because it can't be a surprise like all the way through, and people will just like, what's it gonna be and things, and then the thumbnail's gonna give it away too. So I'm planning on streaming Animal Crossing again. Actually, it's been a whole year since I did the Animal Crossing Island Tour video on my other channel, and then I ported it over to the gaming channel and stuff. And I figured it'd be fun to see what the island's like a year after, you know. So we're just gonna do like a year in advance video type thing. And it's not gonna be edited, it's just gonna be streamed. I might edit it, but honestly I was just thinking about streaming it. We're doing really bad. See, this is what happens, honestly. It's like I win one game and then the next game I just do awful. That's usually how it goes. But yeah, I would like to stream some Animal Crossing and things. Animal Crossing might not be the most exciting game to stream, but since I have an objective in mind of just like figuring out what's been different in the past year since I haven't played it and stuff, because I haven't played it in a full year. So I want to see if there's anything different. Probably not. Supposedly on one of the gaming websites, they promised, Nintendo said they'll promise more updates for Animal Crossing, and I'm like, alright. Good luck with that. They keep saying that they'll promise updates, and every time they do, it's literally just seasonal updates, and no one wants that. Everyone wants, like, the actual, like, good updates. Like, putting Brewster back in the game, or, like, making things easier for crafting and stuff, and, like, actual quality of life updates. Not like, oh, you know, you can swim now. We could swim in New Leaf, you know, it was in the game in New Leaf. And then, like, I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, you can, like, get fireworks, and you can make fireworks shows and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's great, I guess. Like, I don't know what happened to Nintendo. New Horizons would have been the best Animal Crossing game. If it had everything that New Leaf had, then it would probably be the best Animal Crossing game. I'm not gonna lie. Town ordinances were the sickest thing ever, I swear. Like, because you're the mayor, you can enact ordinances on your town, so you can have things like, oh, beautiful day, so if you're not even online, then the townsfolk will, maintain your, like, flowers and, like, maintain your plants and stuff for you, even if you're offline. Then there's also, oh, if you're like a night owl and things, then the, what is it? The shops can be open until like 12 in the morning and stuff, which is really hype. And then there's the early bird one where it's just like, oh, if you wake up really early, then you can have the shops open at like 7 in the morning or something. Something like really early. And I'm like, wow, this is great. I'm still waiting for Golden Tools to be redone. It is kind of dumb that even golden tools can break. I'm like, really? But, to be fair, if you make a golden tool, and then it wouldn't break, then the whole crafting system is kind of just, like, not really needed anymore. Because you make those items, and then you'll never need to craft. Besides, obviously furniture items, I guess. Well, I guess that's fine then, yeah. Because there's other things to craft than just the tools. Because there's also the furniture and things as well. That's fine with me. I hate crafting tools. Wow. Not fine for the game devs, though. They created that system so people can use it, and if golden tools didn't break, then that could be a problem. But yeah, crafting is a little weird. I was kind of like wondering why they put crafting into Animal Crossing. I guess just another fun thing since, you know, you're on an island. You have to scavenge for things on your own. I was worried when I first saw the trailers that none of the shops and things would be in Animal Crossing, and I'm like, what? Because they're on like a different like deserted island, so I was just thinking like it wasn't going to be the exact same, and I was like, oh no. But it basically is. Like eventually you get the town hall, and then eventually you can ask people to come to your island and stuff. Like Timmy and Tommy will come eventually, and you know, whatnot. I hate crafting tools, but they're not worth making. Let's see. I feel like the fishing rod is probably the most useful one, and maybe the shovel, because the fishing rod helps you fish for fish, and fish can be really expensive sometimes, and if you want to make money, you just get fish. And then, trying to think of what else. What else, bro? Ooh. End times, wait 1 second. Rip. It's over. Cry. But yeah, fishing rod helps you get fish. Fish, good for money. The shovel can help you shovel fossils, which are also good for money. You can hit rocks with them sometimes too. The net's cool too because the bugs fun. I don't even know the other items. The slingshot's useless because every time you slingshot something out of the air, you get a balloon, and the balloon has like nothing in it, I swear. Is there another item I'm forgetting? Oh, the axe. To cut down trees. I mean, I guess that's helpful. If you want trees in different places, then you can put them in different places. Can't you shovel up trees, though? Oh, that's only if you eat fruit. I was gonna say. And I don't think you can sell trees. I mean, you probably can. You can sell a lot of things in that game. Oops. We'll switch off to another theme after this. I missed the tool upgrades from New Leaf. I don't even remember the tool upgrades from New Leaf. The only thing that I missed from New Leaf, not the only thing, like there's a lot of things that I missed from New Leaf, but one of the things that I missed from New Leaf is how when you go to the museum, it tells you what, who donated what. Like, why would you get rid of that? It was really nice, and it was helpful to see what was donated, so you can see like, oh, how many things do I need to donate that I have left, you know, like, I don't know. New Leaf also had the comedian guy, and that's how you got emotions, and it was consistent. But in this game, you just have to wait till a villager talks to you, like with a specific emotion, and they teach you an emotion. And I'm like, come on. It's too inconsistent. I was gonna say that's probably not very good, but we handled it. It's getting a little worried there. Sometimes when the sparks go on screen, I'm like, I can't see anything. Especially if I'm building where the sparks are. It's kind of annoying. I was waiting for a T-spin, or T-piece, but I was just like, it's probably not worth. Whoops. That's fine. That was not a huge misdrop. Sometimes there's some big misdrops, but that one wasn't that bad. This is a bad thing. When there's a lot of holes like that, then I feel like that's not very good. Because it's just like, sometimes you'll get a piece that can't fit in any of those holes, like the cube. And then you're just like, well, what do I do? You know? Let's change to a different theme. Because why not? Let's change to the Ring Fit one. That one's a classic. Big fan of that one. You versus the world. Can you win it all? Oh no, can I? Summer's almost over. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But for me, I don't have to go back to school. But I have to start like looking for jobs and things. Kind of just been lazy for applying and stuff, I think. I applied a little bit before, but not so much recently. Alright, I'm pretty sure I can do the thingy. Oh, here it is. I can do it. Boom. Easy. This is the DT cannon. That's one. And that's two. It's a T-spin double to a T-spin triple. That's why it's called DT cannon. Double triple cannon. I never knew that. So now you guys know. Yes. I'm getting more and more consistent at it. Whenever I see it, I'm just like, okay, I know how to do it. I'm a little slow, but once I get it down, then it'll be a really good tactic for multiplayer Tetris. I can kind of relate. I have to apply for an internship next semester. I can't do grad school. Hopefully you'll be able to find an internship. It's interesting because some places do want internships for your like your graduate degree or whatever. Like, if you do journalism, you have to do a journalism internship. It's like a required like class. You have to like. It's a class, but every internship is different. It's just called internship, and then they help you try to find an internship, and then you just do that as the class. I'm pretty sure. I only know because I was in journalism for a little bit, and then I switched out. Whoops. I've flipped it the wrong way. They should be open again as long as we don't shut down again. Hopefully that won't happen, but people are getting like kind of worried about these Delta variants, or the Delta variant thing, and I don't know really much about it, so I can't really say much about it, but I've heard that it spreads fast, like it spreads way faster than normal COVID, and people who are unvaccinated, or people who are vaccinated can still transmit the disease and whatnot, so that's not good. Mine's not required, but it's recommended. Oh, for the internship? Yeah, I see. It might just be nice to just do the internship so you get the experience and stuff. I definitely should have done an internship when I was in college still, because I don't really have any like out of school experience when it comes to like filmmaking and stuff. It's just all school experience. I wouldn't mind just working for fun with like a bunch of friends and things on stuff, but I can't make money that way, you know? Unless the movie gets picked up by someone, then maybe, but... See, and I just put the pieces in the wrong places, I swear. This is a game that I should be playing because it's an exercise game called Ring Fit Adventure for the Switch. It's basically like Wii Fit, but for the Switch. And, I mean, it's a lot of fun from what I've seen people play it as, like, with and stuff, but it's hard. Like, you have to do so much in the game. For beginners, I feel like it's not like a good beginner game, honestly, because you have to run in place the entire time, and you have to do so many, like, different, like, exercise moves and stuff, so it might be hard. Also, I was told my class was getting preferential treatment for internships this semester, because we couldn't the last 2 years. That makes sense. Me and exercise do not have a good relationship. Every time I try it, I'm just like, oh, this is fun, I guess. And then I do it for like a little bit, and then I just stop. Committing to the exercise just isn't very fun to me. I don't like exercise. I know it's really good for you, but I don't really like it that much. I definitely think I should do it more, because apparently it makes you feel better and stuff, and that's nice. Because it releases like dopamine and stuff, which is kind of cool. I exercised a little bit when I was in college. Sophomore year, I had a roommate who exercised every morning at like 8 in the morning, and it was rough, but it was fun, and we bonded like together when we did that, which was fun. But it was still exercise, which kind of sucked, and he also didn't want to do it sometimes because he was just like, you know, I got an exam, and you know, I'd rather study than exercise and stuff, and I'm like, you know, that's fine. I'd rather not wake up at 8 in the morning to exercise. I miss the gym, honestly. And it does, yes. Exercising is not fun. I don't think anyone really likes exercising, but like we all have to do it because, you know, it's important and stuff. Well, that's not true. I feel like people do like exercising. I'm just of the camp that does not like it, like at all. It often helps you sleep better. Yeah, that's what I've heard. It makes you so tired that, like, it's really good to do before you go to bed, I feel, because, like, you'll do the exercises and you're just so tired that you just want to sleep. When I used to do football back in like middle school and stuff, every time after football practice was over, I would just go straight to sleep, and it was like 8 o'clock. Best sleep of my life. But man, I hated football, I really did. Practices sucked. They were grueling. Sports practice in general is never fun, but if you play, like, if you do bowling, bowling practice is fun. But most sports have, like, horrible practices because you're either practicing the sport, which obviously, or you're conditioning your body so you can endure the hard, like, nature of the sport. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Rip. We got close again. We got 7th. Not bad. I've been up since like 8 in the morning today, because last night I fell asleep at like 5 or 9:30, and I was like, what the heck? I was so tired, and I don't know why. Probably because of the migraine, and I was still kind of trying to recover from it and stuff. Whoops, that's a misdrop. Recovering from migraines sucks. I hate migraines. I really do. I hate all headaches. All headaches can just die. I really don't like headaches. They just bother me, and they bother everyone, honestly. They're definitely one of the worst things in man. What makes me more upset, too, is some people don't even get migraines, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you are so lucky. Migraines suck. They are the worst. I think this is my problem. So I have such a mentality of just stacking as high as possible that sometimes if someone sends me like a line, or someone sends me lines that's like, what, like 10 or 15 lines or something, I can't clear that fast enough. So keeping it towards the bottom might help. But I tend not to do that a lot. And I feel like I should. Definitely super important. I don't. I see. Wait, I don't what? I'm sorry. It's with the delay and things. I don't remember exactly what we were talking about. Did you guys see the CDC order to wear masks again? I was telling people, I was just like, I still don't feel comfortable in not wearing a mask. Because there was that order for unvaccinated or vaccinated individuals don't have to wear masks in indoor spaces. I'm like, this is a little too early, I feel. And it was too early. Because now they're telling people to mask up again. And I'm like, ha, I told you. I just don't feel comfortable without a mask, you know? Oh, you don't get migraines. Oh, lucky you, I swear. They are literally the worst things known to man. Imagine a really bad headache, but like multiply that by 50. Sucks. And sometimes they can make you dizzy. Sometimes they can make you extremely nauseous. Sometimes they can make you bedridden. They're just all over the place, and they really do suck. I wonder if migraines are like a thing that's like genetic or whatever. Maybe it's just maybe it's transmitted through like genetics, so if someone else has it, then you have it too. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. the lines down. Come on. Oh my gosh, we did it. Terrible allergies. Oof. That's something I do not have. I don't have I don't have allergies, or I'm not allergic to anything. So I'm grateful for that, but yeah. I've heard people who have allergies do not have fun. Because they always feel like not great when allergy season hits and, you know, whatnot. I think they are genetic. I see. That makes sense. My dad has cluster headaches, which is kind of related to migraines, but he also has migraines too, so I'm dead. I made such... oh my gosh, I made such a terrible play there. What the heck? You know, my hands are freezing because I have a vent right under my desk, and I'm playing with my Joy-Cons right under my desk and things, and my hands are right above the vent, and it's freezing, so I'm just gonna close them. Oh, let's change the background. We'll do the Fire Emblem one, I guess. I did say that I was up till 8 this morning because I was door dashing. Yeah, I door dashed till 2. I made like $90, which was pretty nice. But it really sucks because you make $90, right? And since you're a self-contractor and things, you have to do taxes yourself. So then you write down the number of miles that you do, and then you save some money for taxes when they happen next year and things. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So then I do that, but that's 30% of the cut. So $26 came out of the cut today. Then there's also gas, which is $20 to $30. So in total, you lose $60 of that $90, and I'm like, this sucks. That's probably why my dad's pushing me so hard to be like, hey, find a job. And I'm like, okay. Because sometimes I complain to him about that stuff, and he's just like, well, if you had a better job, then maybe you could pay for that stuff. Because those are just entry-level jobs. Those aren't really jobs that are supposed to sustain you for life and things. Which is understandable, but, like, I wish they would. Because honestly, I like door dashing. I think it's fun. Like, driving around, going to different places to see, like, different food places and stuff, and then just delivering packages to people. Like, that's not bad, honestly, in my opinion. I don't think it's horrible. And you make a lot of money, but, you also lose a lot of that money, so it kind of sucks. I think you made under minimum wage today. That makes sense. Yeah, because I worked till 8, from 8 to, like, 2-ish, but the actual time was, like, 4.5 hours or something, and I made, like, $90 about, so. I was pretty happy with it, but, it's gonna be all gone by tomorrow because of gas and, other expenses, I guess. Try not to get food and things, because food also adds on top of that, which sucks. What? My audio's not there? Really? Huh. You can't hear anything? Really? Huh. Are you sure you can't hear me? Because I was listening back to the audio for this, and I can hear myself just fine. Apparently it says that you can't hear me though. I think you made like $7 an hour. Rip. That makes sense. But yes, can you hear me now? Yes, no? I'll type it in chat too. Can you hear me now? I can't. I don't know, because I can hear myself through the YouTube stream, so I don't know why you can't hear me now. Yeah. Really? You can't? Huh. Is it something on your end? You might have to restart stream? Sad. Okay, wait. Really? Okay. Oh, never mind. Why never mind? Can you hear stuff now? It's back? Okay. Yeah, so on my end, I have this like live control room feed type thing, and you can listen to... Oh, your speaker's dying. See? I thought it was you. Yeah, so on my end, you can listen to... or you can look at it on a live control room feed type thing, and I turned the sound on so I can listen to it real fast, and it was just fine. So I was like, uh-oh. Okay, so we're fine now. Alright, we're going back. We're going to change off the Fire Emblem tin because I don't like the blocks, honestly. They're kind of distracting. Not really distracting, it's just they're kind of dark and they blend in with the background, so let's try the Game Boy one. Sometimes I wonder, because when I watch streamers, by streamers I mean people, VTubers, like How Alive and stuff, they do things like free talk, where for an hour or 2 hours, all they do is talk. I can't do that. Because I'm not the most talkative person to begin with, so it's hard for me to come up with topics to talk about, because, you know, I'm pretty quiet to begin with. So when it comes to things to talk about, like, I don't know, it's hard for me. But that's where practice comes in, I guess. You just gotta keep at it, you know? I could try it one day where it's just a stream of just me trying to talk, you know? That could be kind of interesting. But if I did that, I'd probably do it on, like, Twitch or something, because I feel like I would get more traction there rather than here. But yeah, sometimes it amazes me because I'm just like, I don't know how you guys can talk for hours. I know some people who can talk for hours, and I'm like, how? Like, it's so hard. It's also different because people are very knowledgeable about, like, lots of different things, and what I'm knowledgeable about is not the same as what other people are knowledgeable about, because the things that I'm the most knowledgeable about are, like, video games and anime and, like, movies and stuff. So I can talk about that stuff. But when it comes to things like politics or, I'm trying to think of something else. politics or like geography or like different types of places in the world or, you know, things like that, I'm not super knowledgeable about that stuff. I'm willing to learn and like experience and stuff, but like at the same time, there's certain things that I just don't care about. Like, I was mentioning to my friend the other day that I really don't like politics, and then he mentioned why, and no one's ever asked me why I don't like politics, and then I have to think about it, because I was just like, I feel like the majority of the reason why I don't like it is because whenever I hear people, it's like, okay, so it's like, you know how they say, politics and religion shouldn't be talked about in the workplace? It's because both those things are things that people are so set in their ways for that they probably won't change if you talk about viewpoints with them and stuff. I guess people might find a thrill of talking to each other about the different viewpoints and things, even though the viewpoints won't change. But my friend was saying he likes it because he likes learning about current events mostly, so he likes more the event side of politics rather than the actual, like, oh, who's gonna get voted in, who's gonna get voted out, like, stuff like that. But politics is a very broad field, so there's a lot about it, you know? So maybe I'm just looking at it more narrowly. Because whenever I hear people talk about it, where they're just like, oh, well, this guy is so bad. Because every time I hear people talk about politics, it's always, oh, this guy's bad. Or, oh, this policy is stupid. Or, you know, nothing positive. It's always negative. And I'm like, this is terrible. I hate politics, you know? Because it's always negativity, you know? And I hate, like, negativity in things. Not fun. I like that noise. That was funny. Hopefully we'll get another win. We'll see. Hopefully your speaker is also working too. Because I was gonna say. Maybe one of these days I'll do a talking stream. Like a just chatting stream. I think that'd be fun, but I think just chatting helps a lot too when there's a lot of people chatting, because I can work off of chat, you know? I think that's the hardest part for people who are like me, who have barely anyone in their chats and stuff. So it's just like, you know, what are you supposed to chat about? You could just chat about things that just happened, I guess, or whatnot. I just don't like people who only stick to their party's interests and don't see... I guess that makes sense, yeah. If people don't see other people's viewpoints and things, and they're just like... They're so firm and set in their ways that they won't look at other people's viewpoints, then... Yeah, it's weird. Like, honestly, for me personally, if I got the chance to meet someone who is an actual Trumper, like someone who really enjoys Trump, I would like to understand their positioning and the reason why. Because every time you talk with anyone who doesn't like Trump, and then they think of someone who's a Trumper, they always think of like stereotypical Trumper, or someone who's like really mean and rude, or, oh, I don't want to talk to them and things because they're a Trumper and things. Maybe they have like a different side that you just haven't seen, you know? Obviously, Trump's not the greatest person ever, but like, if they like them, they like them, you know? I don't know. That's just me. It's just, I hate when people force opinions on me, you know? Like, I want to, like, you should believe this, or you should believe that. That's why politics and religion aren't talked about in the workplace, because people force their, like, views and things on them. Like, when you hear, like, an annoying politician or annoying person who, like, only talks about politics or religion and things, and they try to get you on your side and things, like, that's something that, like, you know... That's kind of like I'm trying to think of the word. Like eye-raising, I guess, you know, like if someone comes to your door and talks to you about, like, come join this religion or whatnot. It's like when someone canvasses and things and they're in politics. It's annoying. It'll get easier to find topics when the country opens back up. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, when people force opinions on me, it sucks. You know the worst people? Anime fans. I think we've talked about this before, but man, there are certain anime fans that like love to force their own opinions on them, and just like, this is the right show and this is the correct opinion, or this is like the best show ever and you should really like this, and if you don't like it, then you're wrong, you know? That's kind of frustrating, but the anime community is kind of toxic, so you know, I'm kind of just used to it, you know? It's like the gaming community. The gaming community is pretty bad too sometimes. Man, have you seen Twitch chat? Woo. Twitch chat in like every big event is just terrible. Like it's so bad. And we lost. I stopped talking to my friend because he tried to tell me how to vote. Yeah. It was kind of bad because when the election was around and it was, you know, Trump versus, what is it, Biden and stuff, everyone was just like, you know, go Trump, or go Biden, not go Trump. Everyone's just like, go Biden. If you don't vote for Biden, then you're bad and you're wrong and that's terrible and things. But if you really like Trump, then vote for him. Like, it's your right. Like, you have the chance. Yeah. You have the free will to pick whoever you want, you know? It's stupid, honestly. That's why in politics conversations, I just sit there and listen. That's it. I like sitting and listening. I'm not the biggest fan of engaging in topics sometimes, especially when it comes to politics. I'm more of a sit and listen kind of guy. That's why I feel like it's so hard for me to come up with topics when it comes to stream. Just me ranting. I'd argue the game community is getting better. That's true. On one hand, I would say, yes, that is true. But on another hand, I would say, no, it's not, because of all the things that have been popping up with, you know, Activision. I don't know if you've heard of the Activision thing, but, like, apparently their entire workplace was just super, like, frat boy-esque and stuff, and, like, they didn't treat women or minorities or anyone really well and things. And, like, the gaming community is still not really super welcoming on, like, women, I feel. Women, I feel like, get ostracized a lot in those communities, and I feel bad. Man, women are just... I feel bad for women, I really do. You know why women are so looked down upon? Because men are pigs. That's what I'm saying. The men are pigs. Like, that's just how it goes. Men are terrible. You always see, like, various things about where they talk about, like, oh, a man did this or a man did that. So yes, men are horrible and they're trash. But at the same time, you can't look down on men and you can't belittle men's feelings and emotions and stuff. Because I know a lot of the times there are men who are scared to, like, share their emotions and feelings because people just make fun of them. Because that's just how society is sometimes. Where they just belittle men's feelings like they have none, you know? And that's horrible. That's as bad as the other thing too. I know. The same thing happens in the research field. That is true, actually, yeah. I feel like women are definitely looked down upon in the research field. Also in STEM fields too. Any field that is majority men, obviously women are just looked down upon. If a woman wants to do something, let her do it, you know? She can do whatever she wants. That's also the thing that I think about, like, kind of, this is kind of off topic, but, like, about, like, abortion and things, like, pro-life and pro-choice, you know? People talk about, like, oh, you know, why would you be pro-choice and things? Because these babies, these innocent babies are just gonna get killed and, like, whatnot, and it's bad, and yes, it is bad. But it's not your decision to make, it's the person who's holding the baby, you know? If they want to abort, then it's their choice. Don't force them into not aborting, you know? Because that's just your ideals. That might not be what they want, you know? I don't know, stuff like that frustrates me. But enough about that. Let's get on to happier topics, I guess. I was thinking about this, actually, and, you know, with, like, if you look at my class ratio, it's 1 girl to 8 guys. It's really funny, actually. Okay, a little back onto the topic, but it's really funny, actually, because my sister's profession is speech pathology, and when she graduated, there was 1 guy in a graduating class of like 60 or something, and I was like, what the heck? I was laughing so hard. I was like, really? That's funny. And I was wondering why. I was asking my sister and things, and she was just like, it's kind of like a caring field. There's more women than men. The friend of ours that we talk to and also occasionally comes on stream, Toast Alchemist, he's becoming a speech pathologist. But that major is majority women, actually, which I didn't know. It's crazy. But it's like nursing. How nursing is more women, but there's men who do nursing and things, but it's majority women, There's nothing wrong with that, like, more women just want to do that, I guess, and if men want to do it, then sure, whatever, do it. Oh, this is rough. But yeah, I was thinking about this, but, remakes of games and things. So, I'm always a big fan of getting remakes or not remakes, remasters for games, because I'm just like, ooh, I liked that game, so I'm gonna get the remaster of it. Sometimes remasters don't fix anything, besides how it looks. And then other people, because I've talked with a couple of my friends and things, and they're just like, why are you getting this? It's a remaster of a game that you already have on your Wii, why play it again, If I'm gonna play the game again, then it's nice to get this remaster, but remasters, I feel like, are mostly for the people who did not play the games in the past. So, for people like me, who have played the games in the past, they're just like, is it really targeted for you, Like, for example, the Skyward Sword remaster, the only difference that they did was, there's a quality of life change where you can fast travel from any point on the ground, but that's only if you get the amiibo. So if you get the amiibo, then you can do that. The game is in 60 FPS, and you can play it on the go with controls that aren't motion, which is really interesting and cool. Other than that, though, it's the same game. So some people are just like, why would you waste your money on that? I don't know. It's like, for example, the No More Heroes remake. I just bought those games, and I really like No More Heroes a lot. But the problem is, the remakes, or the remasters, I don't think do anything. Like, actually nothing. I think it just makes it so that it runs on the Switch. I don't think they even, like, enhance the graphics or anything. But I don't know. We're gonna find out soon. But yeah, I'm just a big fan of remakes. Like, I like remakes and stuff. Remasters... remasters and remakes are different. Remasters are when they bring a game back from, like, wherever it was and stuff, and they just, like, touch it up and, give it, like, an HD treatment and, whatnot. Remakes is when they remake the entire game from the ground up. And remakes are really cool, but those rarely happen, because it's way easier to do a remaster where it's just, like, you just touch up textures and stuff. But remakes can be sick. Like the Demon Souls remake, that was cool. I saw some gameplay for it, and I was like, this is so sick. But, and the Dead Space one I'm a little excited about, but the company that made Dead Space, Visceral, is disbanded. EA disbanded them, and EA still has the property. So will the Dead Space remake be good? I don't know. People are a little skeptical. I think the Zelda remake is okay, but it should be like $40. That is very true. But Nintendo, for some odd reason, makes all their remakes full price. Why? Or the remasters. Why? everyone's just like, they know that Nintendo fanboys will buy it, and unfortunately that's true, because I'm one of those Nintendo fanboys. Because I like Skyward Sword a lot, and that's my favorite Zelda game, and I'm down to put more money down to buy a remaster for it, because I'm going to play it again and again, you know? But for some people, it's not worth going back to a game that they didn't really like that much, or like they're just like, oh, this is okay, or whatnot. I feel like the only reason for people who haven't played remaster, or who haven't played, or wait, the only reason that people would buy remasters if they've already played the game is if the game offers something new. If the game doesn't offer something new, then you can probably just pass on it. Like, there's not really much of a point to buying a remaster. But if it offers something new, then that's kind of cool. Like, for example, the Kingdom Hearts remake, or remaster, like 1.5, 2.5 and stuff, it's not just bringing Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to HD, they also brought the final mix versions of those games to the States, which had never seen the light of day until they released those packages. So that's a little different. But every other remaster seems just like it's just a bunch of touch-ups and stuff. I like Skyward's plot, but it has bad pacing. I haven't played it in years, and it's also the same. Even though I say it's my favorite Zelda game, it's one of the Zelda games that I remember the least about. I remember the most of Twilight Princess, and Twilight Princess is a game that I've played like 2 or 3 times. I have played Skyward Sword a single time. Doesn't mean that I don't like it, it's just I haven't gotten the chance to play Skyward Sword that much, you know? Even though I like Skyward Sword a lot. Mind you, Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. Wind Waker is a little weird, only because there's the one part where it's like, alright, this is a normal Zelda game, everything is fine. And then you have to find the pieces of the Triforce, and then you have to... you have to sail, like, everywhere. And the map is massive, so it's like... I remember when I got to that portion of the game, I was just like... I was a little upset, but, like, that game is great. I really like Skyward Sword. I mean, I do like Skyward Sword. But I really do like Wind Waker. It's just that portion of the game is a little rough. Besides that, though, it was fine. Some of the puzzles in that game are really hard. I remember being stuck on Wind Waker for a little, because I was kind of frustrated, and I was just like, what do I do? But, like, that's kind of Zelda games for me. Zelda games, they're puzzle games, basically, so it's, like, can be kind of difficult sometimes. Sailing's not that bad. It really isn't, honestly. It was just that portion of the game where it's sailing the entire time, and that kind of frustrated me a little bit. I really like the, but you have to know what to do, yeah. You have to know what you want to do before you start sailing, yeah. That makes sense. I think Wind Waker's puzzles are too easy. That makes sense. Compared to the other Zelda games, I could see that, yeah. I'm trying to think. Because I remember playing Ocarina of Time, and I got stuck on some of the last puzzles of the game, like the Shadow Temple and the Light Temple. That temple was kind of confusing. I'm trying to think. Twilight Princess has some really hard puzzles. Supposedly it's one of the games with the hardest puzzles. What's really weird is that people don't like Twilight Princess, and I never understood why, but I think it's only because of the, when they ported it to the Wii and things, everyone's just like, this is a gimmick, and I'm like, okay, but the game's fine, right? And they're just like, this is a gimmick, and I'm like, you're not telling me about the game. I think Twilight Princess is sick. That game's really cool, has some really good music, and I like the design of Link, and I like the design of everything in that game. Like, that's the best design for Link, in my opinion. I think Breath of the Wild Link looks really nice, too, but, I don't know. Twilight Princess Link just looks super nice to me. I should go through the Zelda games, honestly, again. I haven't played them in a while. But I've played through a bunch of them. It's just I haven't played through them in a long time. Well, it's over. Just kidding, it's not over. We're setting like 10 lines, it's fine. Oh, now it's over. Oh, just kidding, we're fine. No, I put it in the wrong place! After reading the manga for Twilight Princess, I think the plot's way better. I see. I haven't read the manga for Twilight Princess, actually, but I've read the Kingdom Hearts manga. That's pretty fun. Will we get a second win? Only time will tell. We've been placing pretty well, though. Not bad, not bad. I saw this job around the area where you handle packages for FedEx, and they were offering like 19 an hour or something, and I was like, ooh. I was thinking about getting that job, but I'm not sure. Because I also saw it when I drove past the actual FedEx place. For some reason it said, it didn't say 19 an hour, it said like 13 or 14 an hour, and I'm like, what? So I don't know what's the correct one. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to think if I can do something here. Can I put this here? No. I thought maybe. It's good, I own most of it. Yeah, I think you said that you got it from your house or something the other day, your Zelda manga. Or I don't know if you bought it that one day that you said that you went to the place. You should go in and ask. I know I should, actually. Definitely make more money than DoorDash. I always, like, at the start of DoorDash, I was just like, wow, DoorDash is such a great job. And now, the more and more I, like, DoorDash, the more and more I realize it's not the greatest job, and it's more like a side hustle type thing. Only because, it's app-based, so, and internet-based, so if your internet's not very good, then the app will not work. Also, sometimes the orders are like, they don't come, or they're really bad, and they don't provide you enough money and stuff. They provide you like $4 to $3, and like, I'm not getting those orders. I did both. Did both of what? I'm sorry. I keep flip-flopping to like different things and different like topics and stuff that I don't remember what we were talking about. Okay, let's see here. Oh, T-spin maybe, I think. We'll probably get one here actually. Yeah, we will. Easy. Easy T-a-spin. Imagine having a job that has the flexibility of, you know, you can do the job whenever you want and things, and it pays really well. Imagine a job like that. Huh, that's called a fantasy. Oh, okay. You bought the Twilight Princess manga and got them from storage. I'm eventually gonna take a picture of the manga shelf and game cases. Yeah, I'd like to see them. I could show you my my anime shelf actually, which I was planning to make into a video actually, but See, the thing is, I got a new camera, right, a while ago, and the camera that I have can't support one of my old lenses, and my old lenses is like a 16 to like 35 millimeter lens, which is like the standard like focal length for like a lens and stuff. The problem is I have a lens that is a 50 millimeter lens, and the problem with that lens is that it's pushed a little too close, so I have to stand really far back for it to get me in the full frame. So I'm trying to get a lens that can you know, actually work with my new camera, or just get a new adapter. But if I have to buy another adapter, like, I swear I bought like 2 or 3 adapters in the past like month, and the first one didn't work, and the second one is fine, it just doesn't support the one lens that I want to use. So kind of frustrating. It is what it is though. I'm just gonna keep that one and then maybe just buy a lens or something. But you know how much lenses cost? Like thousands of dollars. I don't have enough money for that, so. Want to change the background. We'll play the Splatoon theme. I've heard mixed things about Splatoon, but me playing it, I've played the first one and I played the second one for quite a bit, and I like both of them, honestly. I think they're fun shooters because I think there's a lot of tech and strategy into it, where it's like you have to swim to go faster, you can't run in the game, swimming goes faster, and then when you go down into the paint and things, you can dodge enemies really well and stuff. Like, it's a really cool and fun like game. But I've seen people who are just like, this game's boring, or this game sucks, and that's not true. I think the game is a lot of fun. But everyone has different opinions, you know? What is it? I'm trying to think. The only bad thing about the game, though, is that once you start matchmaking for a lobby and things, you can't quit. It's really weird. You also can't quit in the middle of the game, which is really weird. I don't know why you can't do that. But yeah, Splatoon's a lot of fun, honestly. I like Splatoon. See, right there, I didn't know exactly where to put that piece. What's funny about this is that this is Splatoon 1 music. I don't know why they wouldn't use the Splatoon 2 music. Because, you know, this is the Switch version. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. People were really excited for Splatoon 3. Hopefully they add a lot more. Because Splatoon 2 had like some like enhancements and stuff, but it didn't have a lot. The story mode was added, and the story mode's not bad for Splatoon, actually. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of hard, too. There's also this, like, expansion pack called the Octopack expansion, and it's like a DLC, and it comes with, like, missions that are really hard. And it is really hard. And I was like, wow, this is kind of fun. You know what game I wish more people had? ARMS. That game is so fun. But I swear, the lobbies are dead for that game. One day I feel like I should play that on stream, because that game is fun. The only problem with it is that the game is really slow, so to become a competitive like fighting game and things, I feel like you need to have like a lot of tech and something like stuff that's kind of more interesting about it, rather than just you know, just the actual fighting and stuff. But like the fighting it's not very deep. It's also really slow. the fastest character in that game is Rhythm Girl. And she has a double jump and a fast fall as her special abilities. And I'm like, if every character had that in this game, I feel like the game could be way better. I hate the sound of when you put the piece. It sounds like you're dropping a poop or something. It's kind of gross. Whoops. Sometimes that happens too, where I accidentally put a piece when I'm not supposed to, and that happens. It's not impossible to recover from, though. It's actually pretty easy. If you put the right pieces where they're supposed to go. Well, that was not the piece, actually. I probably should have put the straight piece there. Oh, we're fine. I was getting a little worried there, but we're fine. Going super speed mode. Oh. My dog's barking again. When does he not bark? I swear. We got a KO there. Easy. Oh, that's not deep enough. Whoops. We're only going to get a T-spin single from there. Oh my gosh, I'm putting stuff in the, like, horrible places, I swear. Oh, get over there. That's fine, we can just put this here. Oh, please kill. Oh, let's go, yeah. We did it. Win number 2. Win number 2. 2 wins, not bad. We'll play one more. Or we'll play like maybe 2 or 3 more, depending on the time. Let's change the background. The Pokemon one's kind of fun. We'll do that one. Supposedly there's this new Pokemon game called Pokemon Unite, and it's like a Pokemon MOBA game. So it's like League of Legends. I didn't hear about it until recently, and I'm like, what the heck is this? I think it's on the Switch or something. Kind of wanted to check it out, but I don't know anything about it. I just know that it's like a Pokemon MOBA game or something. I'm like, whoa, this is kind of cool. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-da-ba-bum. Man, people still really like Pokemon, but every time I play a Pokemon game now, I'm just like, I'm not the biggest fan of it anymore. I think the last Pokemon game that I played, I think, the mainline ones, was Sun and Moon, and I wasn't a big fan of that one. But I wasn't a big Pokemon guy when I was little, actually. I started Pokemon with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, actually. And when I started playing those, I was like, wow, this game is actually pretty fun. But I don't know, maybe it's just because I've played games that are, I don't know, better. Pokemon is the exact same every single time. And it never changes. It'd be interesting to see, like, an open world Pokemon game, which is what they're doing, called Arceus or whatever, Arceus or whatever. It looks kind of cool. I'm excited for it. Oops, that was not the piece I wanted to put there. But yeah, I feel like if I went back to the old Pokemon games, I feel like I would not like them as much as I did when I was littler. I've heard Sword and Shield is not bad, but I don't know. But I've never played it, so I don't know. I was trying to do something there. Nothing was happening though. I'm in a similar boat. Last main title I liked was Black 2. Yeah. That's how it goes. I played X and Y, and X and Y was still kind of fun because, you know, it was just felt like Pokemon, you know. But I played that such a long time ago that I barely remember it. I think I beat it, but I don't remember. I'm really excited that Youmacon is back. Every time I think of like a convention and things, the only thing I get really excited about is the anime opening quiz game. Because those games are really fun, and I know for a fact I'm dead. I literally lost. And I know for a fact that I could win those games. Oh my gosh. X and Y feel like tech demos. Riff. It's interesting that you say that because it was on the 3DS, and X and Y were one of the only games on the 3DS that didn't utilize the 3D feature, I'm pretty sure. Most of the Pokemon games didn't utilize the 3D feature. And I was like, what the heck, this is weird. It kind of sucks because when things are a gimmick, they rarely get used. You know the little AR scanner thing that's on the right Joy-Con? That's underneath the home button and stuff? It's like this little AR scanner thing that they said, oh, there's so many really cool things that you could do with it and stuff. But again, it's a gimmick, so they don't make anything using it. And now it's just there as a novelty. The only game that I know that uses it is 1-2 Switch. And you have to like eat like a hamburger and things, so you put your mouth in front of the AR sensor, and then it tracks your mouth going up and down. Like, the AR sensor is kind of cool, and it would be cool to be implemented into games, but, like, I guess developers see it as just a gimmick, and they're not going to make games for it, I guess. I don't know. That's just how it goes, I guess. Ba-da-ba-bum. One Two Switch is also tech demo. Now that I can agree with. That is literally a tech demo. But it was a $60 tech demo. This is not looking good. Oops. I messed up there. I didn't mean to flip it that way. Sad. It should have come with the Switch, honestly. Alright, well, that's enough for today. I got 2 wins, which isn't terrible, actually. But, yeah. I had a lot of fun today. I might be back tomorrow. We'll see. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see what things go, or how things go in terms of time and stuff. So I'm thinking about, like, maybe just taking some time off to just do some work stuff, like try to apply for more jobs, maybe do some more, like, editing for my channel and things. But other than that, though, it's been fun. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like today's content, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you all either on Monday or on Saturday, which is tomorrow. See you next time.